going up in place of, okay?
The only two people that would change it are the two on the block.
You sure?
I don't know who else. I will literally be like, if you change my nominations, your best friend is going up. That's what I will say to them. And then they will not do it.
I don't know about that. I mean, Fessy is a pretty strong competitor.
I don't think Fessy would take either of them off.
Mm-mm.
You think Fessy would leave him the same?
I think Fessy would leave
What
him
if
the same.
Caitlyn told him otherwise? He would do whatever she said.
Fessy blames them for Swaggy leaving. He wants them gone. I have confidence in that.
Alright, what about, let's play out some other scenarios. Angela or Rachel wins. Who are they going to throw up in place of?
Each other in jeopardy if
they both told me that they would do whatever I wanted to do. So that's their word. If they break their word, then I have no problem putting the other one up as a replacement. That's what I'll tell them. So ultimately, I made this promise. That's what I would tell them.
Okay.
If Rockstar wins, she's leaving them the same. If Haley wins, she's leaving them the same. Literally, actually, one of the only ones that I would worry about is Caitlyn might take Brett off.
I doubt it.
Tyler, could you talk her out of that?
Yep.
She seems to cuddle with you more than Brett.
Yep.
Earlier, we were all talking, and Rockstar says, we gotta get rid of Brett. And Caitlyn looked at her like she was crazy and went, really?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think Caitlyn likes Winston very much. Well, or that the
Caitlyn
fact that
looked me in the
left him on
eyes
the
and
block.
said that she wasn't aligned with Winston. When I asked her,
No, she doesn't like Winston.
yeah. When I asked her to explain to me her nominations, and she said, you know, that she was in no way aligned with Winston, and I was like, okay.
She's not.
If Winston goes and Brett stays, Caitlyn is a prime candidate to pick him up.
But if somebody changes the nominations, I'm going up in place of. Okay.
Smile. I can't even, sternly look at you.
Good.
Gotta get stern.
Nope.
I hate it.
Huh?
I hate it.
Me too.
I hate it.
I hate it more.
I love it so much that I
it.
have both of you in here all to myself.
I hate it.
This is I feel like everything is complete now.
You just wanted to get us in here so you can break our hearts.
How did you get me to ask you to come in here?
I don't think you did. Oh,
She
yeah, you
just
did.
came on it.
No, you asked me.
How did you do it?
I didn't do that.
You had to do it. You did it somehow.
No, I didn't.
I saw that smile from up here. And I was like, oh, Sam, you want to come hang out?
No, you said you needed to talk to me, so I came up here. And
Yeah, I haven't talked to you today.
Yeah, you did. Well,
Not enough.
You told me to come up here and so that you could tell me about the aftermath, and you did. And then I didn't say anything. And then
she goes.
We started talking about dreams, and then Tyler showed up.
She climbed up on the couch, and she's looking at that TV, and the camera pans over to where she's standing on the couch, and where she's touching the TV, and she pets the bottom of the camera.
It's a live creature.
It's my pet.
I was sitting there what?
The house is my pet.
Baby.
It's a living, breathing thing.
It is. Freaks me out.
I'm going to name them all.
Every camera?
Yeah.
All right, we'll start with this room.
Louis.
Well, how many are in here? 3?
Name them after my dogs.
It's Louie.
Louie?
Pickle. Olive.
Wait, which one's Louie, Pickle, and Olive?
Olive. Pickle. Louie. Right?
Olive wasn't actually my pig. Olive was Pickle and Biscuit's mama.
Alright, Pickle, Biscuit, Louie.
Pickle, Biscuit.
And
Louie.
Olive is behind all of it. That's the mama.
Olive is the mama.
Yeah, she's all over the place.
Who is that?
She's all over the
By the way that they're walking.
That's Winston.
By the way that they're walking.
Winston has one of my bracelets on.
Yeah.
Did you make him one or did you take one?
No, he was just laying there while I was making them. I said he could have it.
Oh, there's someone else there too. That's Brett.
Yeah, that's Brett. But Winston came up the stairs. Where's your remote, ding dong?
I don't ever pay attention. I'm not a good HOH. We need to understand.
You're supposed to be clicking through. When I was up here, all I did was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
Literally,
4.
I don't touch that remote. Everybody else is just like, hey, Scott, what are you doing?
I think it's under your... Was it under your pillow? Where your head is?
I'm not good with this stuff.
Scottie, I threw it at you.
Okay, where'd it go?
Well, still
Oh, there
ain't
it is.
now. Just open your door.
Open your door.
I don't understand why you can't pan or zoom.
Because then we'd be unstoppable.
You guys want to know a secret?
I'm not sure I want to know a secret.
Want to know a secret?
I don't know.
You want to know a secret?
This is a trap, isn't it?
No.
No.
I don't
Last time
want to
something
know.
like this happened.
I don't want to know. Actually, because I'm freaked out now. Okay, yeah, I want to know.
Look that way. Turn your head.
Louie.
Don't look.
Louie.
Don't look.
What did he got?
When I was the robot, I could zoom in and look at stuff, and I could pan the camera so I could see, like, not 360 degrees, but when I was sitting still, so this is my view, I could see this and this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I could see...
When you did that, and you put it down, and you had that card in your hand, I literally thought you did a magic trick. I was like, where did that just come from?
I could zoom in on stuff and see a whole lot in the reflective surfaces of the house where everything is shiny. And if I sat in the right spot, I could see everything.
Is that why the robot would just be still sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Did you
They
see
used to
anything?
freak me out.
Did you see any questionable things?
Like there's the spot in the kitchen by that back wall, and there's the spot in the living room, right by the benches.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a couple times where it would just move by itself, and you wouldn't say anything, and
You
it was
sneaky robot.
I
was terrifying.
I really didn't know what to do, and so, I would seriously just, sometimes I would just watch. Because I kept thinking, I felt so stupid. I was like, why am I, most people would find a way to make this advantageous. It's a $39 pillow.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
is.
dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It's not even that great of a pill.
But so I just kept thinking, a smarter person would have made this useful, and I just can't figure out how to make it useful.
You made it useful.
And then so I tried, but like you said, I didn't really see anything that I considered suspect. I didn't, I just tried to, and then once I reassessed my position, I thought it's best to just be a neutral non-existent, lonely thing. So I would just stay in common areas and then, or lock myself up in the stored room because it's just weird. You make people feel awkward. And I really wasn't spying on anyone in particular. I was just bored.
Oh, you were spying.
I was just watching because that was what they wanted me to do. Just to watch. So I just watched. Maybe that was like my punishment for not watching the show. It made me
we're
watch
gonna make
it.
you watch it first.
You watched 2 weeks of
First
it.
couple weeks.
The most important 2 weeks where you needed to be here.
Right?
Temporary.
Only temporary. So, meeting adjourned. I love you both.
I love you too.
But not like when other people in the house, when people say that to me in the house, like the other girls, Angela, Caitlin, people have said that they love me since I've been here. Love you. Or love ya. Or, and I've said,
them it's just words.
love you. But I really do feel like I love the both of you. And so I mean it when I say that I love you. And I won't say it very often. So right now, I'm telling you both that I love you.
You're going to get such a hug when you try to leave this room.
And I will be here as long as I can and help you both as long as I can. And if one of the people comes down off the block, I'm going up, okay? And then if I come back, great. If I don't, I'll see you soon. And you better win and do a good job and win. And it'll be good. Okay?
You're destroying my soul.
And I'm proud of you both. And I'm so happy that this happened. If this hadn't happened, I would really be tore up. But this is good.
Yeah, how did you know to come in here?
I just felt like it.
What'd you do?
I
She
don't really
does
need-
these things.
You touched that camera and it said some kind of wave downstairs and he probably
I
touched
was like,
something.
Scottie, I'm flattered that you think these things about me. I really am. But there's nothing special like that about me. I
He
promise.
just happened to come up here of his own
Happened to
volition.
stumble on in.
He probably thought, wow, they've been up there alone for a really long time and maybe I
I
should
didn't
go
know
up
who was
there.
in here.
Huh?
I didn't know who was in here, but I
Oh,
saw your
bull.
pants when I walked in.
You did.